Kevin and Dave, how would you describe this place?
What, this Coop?
The Coop, yeah.
How many words?
17.
I can beat that. 1. Real.
Clouds rolled in, the sky grew dark. Noah built an ark. Rain for 40 nights and days washed everything away. Comes a flood, comes a flood, comes a flood. Ashes to ashes, dust to mud.
I want to welcome people to a place that we call the Coop. And if somebody asks me, what is the Coop? I would not have an answer for that because I really don't understand it at all. Actually, the Coop is a story of the people and the music and the events that have occurred here. And they're too numerous to mention. Things come to my mind when I'm thinking about it, but for the most part, what I think the Coop is a gathering place where people get together from a variety of different backgrounds, economic, social, whatever, and share one thing, which is live music. How it came about, I have no idea. Because when I first came here, it was a rundown cabinet shop in my mind, and it slowly evolved into a dance hall, what Dave calls a low-down hillbilly dive, which is a place where we play music and have a good time.
Nope, you don't have to move it all.
We just have to take it. So then I have to start gluing like ping pong balls, nails. Come on. So I talked to my good friend and he said,
Gonna dress and drag on.
Look at all the PBR. Check it out. I brought some, but I wasn't the only one.
hand lift up?
Nice.
All right.
So if you have any questions, if you're playing your song, please be ready to play. The lineup is right behind Dan. Dan's standing right in front of it. So that's the lineup. If you're next, be sure you're there. You're ready to go. So Mark and crew, Mark and Dan and Gene and Tom, you're on deck.
Israel TSA are fighting in the captain's tower. Calypso singers laugh at them, and fishermen hold prizes between the windows of the sea.
What made you decide to do something like this? And then what makes you keep working on this thing and building what you're building?
Well, there is no answer for that because I never did decide. It was a group of people. At one time, there was a dinner where 19 people were together. A bottle of Whistle Pig was consumed, and the idea of building a stage outside of the building and attaching it to the building came up, and it happened. And through the interview, through this video that we're doing, you'll see some of the people that were involved in doing that. But I never had a plan. It's kind of the way I've lived my life. I never had a plan. I have no idea. We have a good time here, and I think that's a real important part of what we do.
What comes to mind now when I think about the Coop is really a family. It's a community. It's a form of a huge hug to this whole community of people that are looking for somewhere to hang out and to share a love of music and to be accepted no matter who they are or what they do. For me, the Coop is, maybe Chris and I might own the actual building, but it's everybody's. And this is really, and that's what I want people to feel, and that's what I get out of the coop. It's really a group effort, and it's a group building.
Are you rolling yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Tom, you've had a big role in this place. So let's talk about the stage, the stage.
If we talk about the stage, we should probably walk over to the stage. So, you rolling?
Yep.
Okay, so this used to be a wall here with a door, and this area was the entire place, and that's kind of where we started. So we just temporarily put the roof system up in the air, removed all the walls, we poured a foundation in, and down below here it's 3.5 feet, 4 feet down. And the funnest story to me was putting this very large glue laminated beam in. It was 18 inches by 3 1/8. We had 6, 7, 8 old guys here, right? I'm the young one, I'm 60. And I'm sitting here wondering how to get this beam in. And I'm thinking, we're gonna kill one of these old guys. This is really dangerous. And I have an old friend on the island. So I grabbed Rob Wheeler and we went over to his house. I looked inside, I called, he wasn't there. And then we started rummaging through his sheds out back because he has these beam jacks, as old as I am. I mean, his mentor gave them to him 40 years ago. So I'm digging around one of his sheds with Rob, and all of a sudden my buddy shows up. He had been taking a nap. It was very obvious to him in 4 or 5 minutes that we didn't have any idea what we were doing. Gary came over. The beam jack only goes up, it doesn't come down. So here's this old guy, he's like 67. He's standing here jacking this beam up into place. Literally, he shows up and like 12 minutes later, the beam's in place. You know, I'm thinking, we're gonna kill people here. Boom, he comes in, we pop it into place, put a couple screws in, and he says, see you guys later, and he takes off. We insulated, it was wired, sheetrocked it, mud and taped it, and kind of really changed everything in here. It really changed everything.
Conversation was short and sweet. Nearly knocked me off of my feet, and I'm back in the rain. Oh, and you were on dry land. You made it there somehow. You're a big girl now.
So Guido, your involvement in this place, when did it start?
I'm maybe one of the recent additions to the Coop, about 2.5 years ago.
Seems like it was longer than that. But
well, then 3 years, then 4 years. You know, when I came to the Coop, I hear about, I was mentioned to me by Steve, and I came one night here and appeared with my guitar, and everybody, oh, come, welcome, you know. It was great that I felt, I love the ambience, it's down to earth, nothing fancy, and then the first night I sat there and we were having a jam, a circle jam that we call it, all acoustic. I like it. I like the different talents, the variation of the talents, but everybody was taking at the same level, and that is the beauty of the Coops. There's amazing talents here, but there is no rivalry. Everybody's accepted, everybody sings, you make mistake, but it goes through, and that is the part. It's a place also where they remember your name. Everybody that hear good or bad, put feelings into it, because of the ambience here, how you feel. You come in here, you feel inspired. Doesn't matter how bad you are, you feel inspired, and that is the beauty of the Coop.
Yes, hi. What's your name?
Tomorrow is the day my bride
words go like those. Ooh, we gonna fly down to DC way. Now you go. That's it. I needed that.
Is this a good Dylan party or what is So I want you to stick around for when we have the bands going. Let's do some dancing and carrying on. Dylan know how to do that. So anyway, the hats are over there, and the donations boxes they're on every pew. Whatever. Anyway, well, thanks for coming no matter what. And here's to everybody, Steve Amsden for.
Hey, who was that was just up?
JT's next.
I'm next. That was Frank? Okay.
You're up.
Hi, Nancy. Old streets of Rome are filled with rubble. Ancient footprints are everywhere. You can almost think that you are seeing double on a cold dark night on Spanish Stair. Gotta hurry on back to my hotel room where I got me a date with Botticelli's niece. She promised that she'd be right there with me when I paint my masterpiece.
All right, let's go.
Hi.
She was fine with cooking. We'd sit in the kitchen while Mama was cooking.
Who are you sitting next to?
Now this is Julie, my sweetie. She provides nutritious and delicious meals to help support the team quite
So
often.
he has fortitude
And
to do all this stuff.
quite the dance partner to boot.
Well, I just hang on tight.
Speak about that, dancing.
Pretty good dancing here, especially now with the bigger dance floor. So 3 or 4 couples can get out there. I'd like to get out there when there's a little bit of room so I can throw Julie around pretty good without hurting anyone.
Or me.
Or her.
So you carved a sign.
Which is up there and you'll cut it in.
Yeah. And what was that all about?
Oh, I thought the Coop needed a sign, so Lauren Center donated a big piece of yellow cedar, so I carved the sign. It's really brought a lot of good musicians together to make a neat scene. And,
Friends.
And friends, yeah. We'll have upwards of 200 people here on occasion at parties, and everybody gets along, and good dancing, good music. Everybody brings food, so there's good food. It's just a real special place. We always look forward to the events, and we keep our eyes out for Chris's emails saying that something's coming up. Yeah, so we can delete them. Remember, they keep track of all of those somewhere.
But as Bob Dylan said in the World War III Talking Blues, I'll let you be in my dream if I can be in yours. I said that, according to So tonight you'll be my Roy Albert Hall, and I'll try to be your Bob Dylan. Darkness at the break of doom, I don't see when the children soon. The handmade blade, the child balloon, eclipses both the sun and the moon. To understand, you learn too soon. There's no sense in trying. I'm glad this ain't Albert Hall. Although I might settle for being Bob Dylan.
Sing better.
So let's just start. Let's start here. Okay. Tell me when you're rolling.
Rolling.
Okay. So there's a number of things that have happened here. There are bands that have played. This is New Orleans. This is a nudie suit from Paul Caldwell. And nudie suits were famous in Hollywood for country western folks. He's left that here to be displayed. If you look, as we go around, you can see pictures of not only just people that have come to the Coop, people that have sat around in old versions of the Coop, Cajun musicians, old Beatles albums that had effect. This is a photograph of my wife who's passed on. That was when she was young. This is my daughter in first grade. I love the picture. And this is her daughter in first grade later on. That's a Bob Dylan songbook I had probably from the age of 25, 22, or God, I don't know. It's hard to say. The oldest thing in here is this picture right here that a friend of mine stuck in a house I was in 1976, I think, the oldest one that's still around. And over here, one of the special things that I have in here is this belonged to Gary, who I played music with a long time, and he died of ALS. And he has always been a part of my music. This was his Ferrari hat. And then if you shoot the ceiling, you can see all the t-shirts that we have that come from a variety of places. This is a backdrop, and you can see our wonderful chandelier. And this is a backdrop that was in a bar in Virginia that our drummer owned at one time. So this thing is quite a interesting thing. And the story behind it is the guys that did it, or people that did it, were on LSD when they painted that. I don't know how much truth there is to that, because we don't necessarily completely tell the truth. But if you look at the chandeliers, you can go, my God, that is amazing.
Where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word, yes. So I'll just say fairly well. I'd say you treated me unkind. Could have done better, but I don't mind. You're just kind of wasting my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. No, don't think twice, it's alright.
I think when we all look back on the Coop someday, hopefully it'll be a long time in the future, we'll have such wonderful memories of a time that was almost frozen in time, in a sense where everybody could come together and have this amazing experience of community and music, and it doesn't get much better than that. Most of the music we have here at the Coop is for dancing. It's dance music, so people get all energized, and as the night wears on, it just becomes one heck of a party with people jumping up and down. And as Poultry in Motion closes out the night with Like a Rolling Stone, everyone's jumping, the dance floor is rocking up and down. People are screaming, they're shouting with their hands in the air, and it just, the energy level just goes through the roof, essentially. Until the next party.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, let's hear it. Here we go. Here we go.
Then go. You know, I make music. You know.
Good. Okay, we're done.
That was the hardest interview I've ever done.